Hello, this is the third part of the marketing mix revision notes, and today is promotion. And what is promotion? Well, it's communicating with the target market. Lots of students find it hard to remember what promotion is, but we're promoting the business and its products and services. To select what we're going to do, and it says on your notes the promotional mix. Remember, businesses don't just do one thing. They very often have lots of ways that they're communicating with their customers to make sure they get in front of their target market. It might be on social media, they might have TV advertising, newspaper adverts. Very rarely do businesses just use one form, unless they're a very small business who might just take out an ad in the local newspaper or something like that. And it very much depends on the cost of the promotions and how much budget the business has got, what type of product we're selling, where the customers are, where the target market are, and what are the competition doing, how are they promoting their business. Now, we use promotion to tell customers about a new product or service, to try and keep ahead of the competition. We try and grow market share by saying, come to us, we're better. You change the image of a business. That's how McDonald's and Coca-Cola and people like that use their advertising. Try and say we're healthy now, we've reduced our sugar and that kind of thing. And obviously to maintain sales or increase sales. Very often established businesses use promotion to remind us that they're there, like John Lewis every year with their Christmas advertising. We know John Lewis are there, but every year there's a great big storm in the media about, have you seen the John Lewis ad? So that's to remind us all that they're there. Now, the types of promotions that the exam board expect you to be aware of are what's called point of sale promotions. These are ones that are taking place at the point of sale, i.e. in the store or on the website where the customer actually makes the purchase. Now, price reductions are actually a promotion that can be used, and hopefully it increases sales, but it might impact on your profit. Loss leaders is a type of point of sale promotion. One item is sold at a loss. So, for example, you go to the supermarket and it says, I don't know, loaves of bread, 50p. Now, they're not making any profit on that. They're actually making a loss. But their idea is that customers will come in, buy that loaf of bread, but then buy lots of other things at a profit as well. However, obviously, the downside of that is that you are actually going to lose some profit on that one product. Competitions are another point of sale promotion. Customers might see your packaging and see there's the potential of winning a holiday or whatever it is you're offering, and then this increases sales. And then, the downside of that is that it could be expensive if you've got to buy lots of prizes. And then free samples is the last one in that list of point of sale promotions. Give out some free samples, try our hot cross buns, Mrs. Miggins, as they walk around the store. Encourage customers to try the product. So Mrs. Miggins says, oh, what a lovely hot cross bun. I'll have to buy some now. It could be an expensive way of doing it, especially if customers then don't go on and buy the product. But that's a good way of getting customers to try it and think, oh, I like that. Then we've got advertising. This is the other type of promotion that you're expected to be aware of. And advertising could take place on social media, which can be very, very cost effective. You can really target who you want. If you want middle-aged men who like chihuahuas, you can get, in Leicestershire, you can get middle-aged men who like chihuahuas in Leicestershire. You can be very, very specific with social media. If you could think of a really cool viral campaign that people are going to share around the social media as well, that's excellent, because then you're getting shares and you're getting people looking at it, and you haven't actually paid any extra for that. However, that's the big question. How do you get content that people are actually interested in? And it can take a long time running Facebook and Twitter and actually putting stuff on there that people are going to look at. A website is another way of promoting your business and having information online about yourself, your business. You can target people with that interest or your hobby. You can advertise your website to them on Google. It's relatively cheap to set up, but it can be expensive to run a website if you have to hire an expert because you can't do it yourself. So you've got to have the skills to do that. Now, TV advertising is the one lots of students recommend. You can get a wide target market with TV advertising. Not everybody watches TV. You teenagers up to about the age of 30 odd, are quite hard to target using the TV because you don't watch TV very often, and even more so now when you've got things like YouTube and Netflix. And it's very expensive to advertise on TV mostly. So not for small businesses with low budgets. And then radio is another good one. You could reach a wide target market. But it depends what you're selling, and it depends where your target market is. Not everybody listens to commercial radio, so it could be expensive depending on what you're actually doing there. And then the other type of advertising you're expected to know about is called printed media. And this means in the newspaper, in a magazine, advertising in the Sunday Mirror or the Times or whatever. Again, you could have a wide target market. If you'd got something specific though, say you were wanting to target those middle-aged men who like chihuahuas, you could advertise in some kind of magazine for people who like pets, couldn't you? So you could be very specific with your advertising with this. But printed ads can get ignored by people unless you've got something really, really cool and funny, and it can be quite expensive to advertise in newspapers and magazines.